Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Five Tides, JP, and haven't spoken to you all in quite some time. I am well. Obviously, been extraordinarily busy. Still, not really selling too much stuff, but have been trying to do some different things in regards to advertising, which is why I've decided to make this video. And really, the thing that's been pissing me off the most has been Google. I think that it's so they contradict themselves in terms of uh, so many different things. Like, they don't want you to use AI, but then they have AI for their advertising. They use it for you when you go search for stuff, right? um, they want to make sure that you have an actual office location to be part of their merchant center or a storefront where people can go and purchase things or what have you, return and purchase. Yet, when's the last time anybody has walked into Google itself and that was an advertiser and was like, "Hey, I'm having an issue here with this. Could you guys show me um, some good techniques, some good practices? How about could you review my website?" There's no literal office you could go into, maybe their headquarters, but I figure you'd have to kind of work there, right, in order to get in. So they don't have an office. Plus, if you do contact the advertisements, I get calls from like all over the place. Tennessee, could be Michigan, you name it. They're all over the place. There's not one central location, and you never know in terms of who's calling me. It could be from their house, it could be from a call center. You don't have those addresses either. They're as hard to get in touch with as anybody. In fact, my own business, if you wanted to contact me, the phone number's there, the email is there. I'm calling you, I'm going to send you an email. I mean, it's a heck of a lot easier to get in touch with me than it would be Google. Yet they're saying they're blocking me from utilizing their services because of misrepresentation for the business model, which is that it's print on demand. That's I cannot afford to simply purchase all of the t-shirts, do all the screen printing, and ship everything out. I do have another full-time job. I own another small business. I very much would like this to be the full-time thing that I'm doing, for sure. I enjoy it. I've been doing art, graphic art, um, for such a long time, but just really never found a way to monetize what I was doing. So I thought this is really a good way to kind of get into it, and I decided to try it. And I thought, my marketing background, I could utilize Google as a platform. I used it for my other business. It worked very well. It's not working well for here. I'm not can't use the merchant center. I can't anytime I want to load something on that's like a product. Google won't show it. It's essentially this. It's as if I don't exist in terms of them. Uh, you're allowed to submit up to 3 requests to get revalidated for the misrepresentation. Unfortunately, I did all 3 of those because I really never knew what they were looking for. They send you the exact same statement, basically, like, "Please review our guidelines," and blah 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 blah, like, "Make sure you check everything to a T," blah blah, like, but nothing specific to what the problem is. And the return policy is clearly stated on a website. Have a link where you actually can go right in. You can click on it. You can print out the return uh, information right there and ship it. It's very easy, very user friendly. The site's professionally done. Shopify, um, phone number, email, everything is on there. Literally, the only thing is that we don't have the actual product in house or in stock. So if that's what Google's problem is, they can suck my left testicle, because that's the shittiest thing I've ever seen. My other business, which is a cleaning business, by the way, I went to order these things. It's a protein vacuum, and they use this little nozzle in the front of it. It's a crossover tool for protein. The things are a piece of crap. They freaking get destroyed after a month. Anyway, I ordered it from this place, and I ordered stuff before, and it doesn't say. It literally let me order 6 of these things, which I needed to hand out to different employees. Back ordered. But I also can't cancel it because I've already submitted it. When I called them, I was like, I didn't know that it could take over 30 days to get these in. You don't have them? They're like, no, we actually get them sent in to us and then we ship them. Like, well, that's fine. That aside, that's fine. It is what it is. But in regards to my business, yeah, I don't have it. Another company is sending it out. That's the same thing, don't you think? This is the company that was waiting for the product to come in before they could ship it to me. I'm the same type of company. I'm waiting for someone to purchase the item, and then another company ships it out. It's actually even better. You never have to worry about me lying that I don't even have the stuff. Like, oh yeah, we put an order in for 10 shirts, and now you're saying you could only deliver 4 of them or 5 of them or whatever. No, this is a huge company. They have thousands of these blank shirts. They just print out the graphic. And I don't see what the problem is, Google. I mean, honestly, I'm willing to pay for the advertising. It's a great product. I think that the designs are unique. Anyway, I just wanted to go on a little rant. I was hoping to get a little more involved in this. Maybe I'll do a second part to this whole thing. But really, I think Google, I've written blogs about how much I hate them right now for this. I hate how they're using AI to essentially go and search out these businesses because it wasn't certainly a person. Because if a person saw that there was an issue with the website, then they would have clearly given me the exact information as to why it was being blocked to begin with, right? Instead of they're just like a very systematic, like boom, 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 boom. This is exactly what's wrong. But none of it and all of it. Okay, well, great. I'll go from reading all of it, thinking that it could be one of all these different things that are possibly causing the problem. Anyway, so if you happen to have been watching this whole entire way, do know that this will probably be the only boring kind of rant that I have. Maybe there might be another part 2 to this because I really do despise and or hate Google for sure. But I do hope to post a lot more interesting content that people can kind of watch and, you might get a kick out of because I got a GoPro and I'm able to do it a lot faster. It's a little more convenient for me than using the computer, although the computer does keep cutting out. I might even do some little tidbits in terms of the behind the scenes stuff, like getting in here and showing like the stupid Etsy store and, how the views, I got, 18 views, 14 visits today. No one's buying anything. Bunch of looky-loos, they call them, right? Couple of looky-loos. Yep. Anyway, maybe I'll do some of that stuff, or this is the Printful, right? If anybody's ever curious about what this stuff looks like you can go in here, upload the design, like you can kind of put in here. I have them all pre-saved, all the things that I've had, that I can put in there. You put in here, you could pick the shirt color you want, the different sizes and all this stuff. So this is Printful, and this is what I use, and this is the Comfort Colors tees. It's been great. Like, I ordered a bunch of them to check the quality. The print quality is amazing. The shipping is perfect. It tells you when from tit to tat, from start to finish. You have every idea of where and when the thing is coming to you. So anyway, with that being said, appreciate you listening to this rant. If you stayed on this long, thank you very much. I will post some more stuff, and have yourself a good day. Bye.